Good morning. Welcome to another episode of The Marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe today. In my marathon today, I am definitely sick. I know I've been saying for like the last 3 weeks that I've been really working hard to not get sick, and it's happened. It's here. Last night I was definitely feeling sick, like, you know, being out late Saturday night and then working, like being on location yesterday afternoon. And then when I came home, I was like, I wish there was just someone here to make me dinner. But I had a pretty good sleep. I was asleep well before 9. Woke up early, but I was able to get Thomas back to sleep, and I was laying in bed. And I, like weeks ago, had screenshotted a snap from my friend Laura. Her YouTube channel is Laura's Views. I'll link it below. And she had made this soup when she was sick or felt like she was getting sick, and I had screenshotted it, and it's been on my phone for a while. So this morning I was like, right, screw it. I made myself soup for breakfast. Surely did. Yes, I did. So that's what I did. I got up and was like boiling potatoes and using my Vitamix, and yeah. So I'm gonna eat this. I'll put her photo here so you can see it. But like she said, it's lots of like red onion, garlic, ginger, turmeric, stuff that's supposed to help you when you're sick. So that's what I'm having for breakfast right now. And I was supposed to go for coffee, but with a friend, but I'm not going to. I canceled on her last night. So this morning I drop off Thomas. I go to the radio station for the first time, which is exciting, and then I'll come home and work and just rest. Whew, okay. I've showered, got the dry champs in my hair, so that's why I look like this. And because I didn't do a Q&A yesterday, because I really wanted to show you us crashing Carlin's wedding, thought I would answer a few questions while I put on my makeup this morning. Another day, another makeup application. Hope you had a good weekend and that you're enjoying the vlogs. Before I get into your questions, I'm only gonna answer a few today because I need to keep my voice for my first day on the air. But I wanted to ask you if you could comment below and tell me if there's anything in my vlogs that you don't see that you would like to see, or something that I show that maybe you're like, yeah, we've seen that enough. Like, since I daily vlog and I really appreciate you tuning in every day, I would really like to have your input on what you'd like to see. Do you need me to talk you through my makeup every week? How about I just let you know if something changes? I'm not sure how this week's gonna be pretty like transitional for me, because, you know, going back on the air, I'm just gonna have to see like how much time everything else takes and how I fit it in, and you know, that sort of thing. I'm really excited. I've been talking for 5 minutes and I haven't even answered any of your questions yet. Okie doke. TJ said, my question is, was there anything that surprised you when dealing with Jeremy's affairs after his passing? To be honest, like it was all a surprise. Like, I wasn't expecting to have to deal with any of it. And it takes forever. I've been pleasantly surprised at how easy most organizations have been to deal with and how helpful most people have been. I don't know if anything's really surprised me. Actually, no. Something that did surprise me, which when I packed up all his clothes, which I still have, I haven't gotten rid of, I could not believe how much he had. Like, the sheer volume. He has probably 2/3 more than I do. Like, I probably own 1/3 of the amount of clothes that Jeremy did. And I always knew there was a lot because it was always crammed in there, but actually physically taking it out, it was just like, yeah. He had a lot of t-shirts. So that was surprising to me, I guess you could say. I think I've been to every bank in town and like so many meetings. Like my friend Amberly said to me yesterday, she's like, I swear every time I talk to you, you've had a meeting at the bank. I'm like, I know, it's just like never ending. Never ending. I mean, I know it will at some point, but it feels never ending at the moment. Kate said, as someone who struggles a lot with my food, diet, etc., I'm curious to know if you ever have such struggles. You seem to have that aspect of your life so under control. Are you ever tempted by non-vegan foods or tempted to stray from your vegan lifestyle? I'd like to apologize, Kate, because maybe I need to show more food that I eat, but I struggle with it daily. I apologize for giving the illusion that I'm on top of my game. I'm not. It is a daily ass struggle. All day, day. Food, junk food, salty junk food in particular is my weakness. Like, I have chips every night when I go to bed. Every night. And a lot of them. Tempted by non-vegan foods, never ever tempted by meat. Like, the thought of eating meat repulses me, like disgusts me. I don't mind being around other people who eat it, or like if it's cooking, but like that is not a temptation. The only like temptation I would say is like once in a while I'll have pizza, and there's not a lot of good vegan pizza. Like if you've been watching for a while, you've seen me drive a half an hour to get the best vegan pizza. I don't do that every time. I always feel like garbage after. Like my body does not like dairy and tells me. So it's pretty rare because it's just not worth it to me. Well, I don't know if I'm not strict. Like I don't think I would consider myself vegan because like I had honey. I had honey this morning because I'm sick, you know, like yeah. But I struggle a lot with my food and diet for sure. Like, I would probably be a good, like, 70 pounds lighter if I didn't eat chips. But I just love them. And it's hard because, like, for me, what I try to do, this is what I try to do. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. But I try to just eat well most of the time. So, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I really don't eat a lot of garbage during the day. Then I feel like I'm justifying having my chips at night, to be honest. Like, but also if I'm out, you know, I will order French fries. Like, I'm not always gonna get a salad, and I will often order something that I just feel like I would never make at home. Like, so it's a real balance and it's a real struggle. So maybe I'll try and incorporate that more into my videos, like just really being honest. Like, I don't know why I eat chips every night. Like, they're just my comfort, and after eating well all day and surviving the day, I feel like I deserve them. And I know that's probably very unhealthy, but I know I'll never be that person who just eats well all the time. Like, and it's really hard, like this is a total excuse, but I can only prioritize it so much. Can you maybe elaborate on what you'd like to see? Or what I could talk about? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious if you're someone who struggles with emotional eating like I do, or if you're someone who is like wanting to go plant-based but loves meat. Let me know. And any of you, like if you'd like me to expand on food stuff. Headphones on so I look official. Microphone is here so I look official, but let's see if I can actually remember how to talk on the radio. Day one, back on New Country. It's, it actually feels super familiar. I napped today, sure did. I went home after being on the air and did all of my work for my business. Okay, not all my work, I did some of it. And then I laid down for like an hour and I think I dozed, I sure did. So I'm feeling better. I had some more of that soup for lunch and some garlic bread as well, so hence the gum, because I'm sure my breath is atrocious. And some more like oil of oregano, and I'm just trying to rest and drink a lot of water. Yeah, I think my first shift back went well. It's just so hard to know what to say. Like, today is the morning after that Vegas shooting, and like I could sob thinking about it. Like, going to a concert is supposed to be full of love and happiness and support and community. Like when we were going to Miranda on Saturday, like being scared for my safety, that doesn't even come into play. That doesn't even come to my mind. Like it's so unfathomable, the hate and the anger and the drive to do something so awful. You know, it's very similar to how I felt the day after Manchester and for weeks after Manchester and the Ariana Grande incident. Like, I wish I'd worn my Manchester shirt today. I bought one and had it mailed to me. It's so hard. And there was a marathoner in the Facebook group today who said her son-in-law went and like helped people last night in Vegas, and they were trying to fly out of Vegas and their plane wouldn't leave and they didn't know what was happening. Like, it must just be so scary. And it was so hard on the air today to know what to say. Like, I talked about how to talk to your kids about it and posted an article, and, you know, talked about how lots of country stars were reacting, but there's just nothing. There's just nothing to say, nothing that makes it better. The only thing that I can think of and that I've talked about before on my channel is that Mr. Rogers quote about how when something terrible happens, try to look at the people who are going in and helping others, and the people who are, you know, saving lives and donating blood and carrying victims out and taking their belts off to, you know, help with the medic responders and stuff. But God, it doesn't make sense what's happening. Like, what's happening in our world right now. It's scary. And then just as I was leaving, I'm just coming to pick up Thomas right now, saw the news that Tom Petty died. And Tom Petty is a legend. There's so many good songs like Last Dance with Mary Jane and Free Fallin', and there's just so many good songs of his. So it's just a sad day. I'm over it. I'm thinking of you, marathoners. We're all thinking of each other. It's just shit, you know? I'm gonna go pick up Thomas and take him to autism therapy and hope this woman doesn't hit my car. No, we're good, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I love you. You're loved.